The third, we have Anna Brékine. Anna is a project manager in Mandat International, company based in Geneva, Switzerland. Anna is a multidisciplinary specialist in the field of international relations, business management, and environmental science, with expertise in urban technology and climate change. She's actively contributing to multiple European Horizon 2020 research projects, including the field of end-user engagement, next generation of IoT, environmental sustainability, and smart water management. Anna, your turn.
Thank you very much. I'm going to present to you a different approach to IoT, basically focus on human-centric IoT. Involving humans is very important, particularly in research, and this is something that we have been doing a lot in European Horizon 2020 projects, particularly European large-scale pilot program, which includes a lot of innovation consortia. Basically, partners from across Europe collaborating together to find solutions, particularly IoT solutions, to specific real-life industrial societal challenges. And we have a few examples of those sorts of projects. We have ActiveAge focused on elderly people and finding solutions for them. IOF focused on smart farming. Synchronicity focused on smart cities. Monica on wearables. Autopilot on connected vehicles. And these projects are supported by cooperation and support actions, such as U4IoT, which I'm working on, and Create IoT, two European Union-funded projects. In addition to that, we are also working on a project called the Next Generation Internet of Things, NG-IoT, which seeks to create a secure, safe, trusted, and human-centric IoT research. And the outcome of this project is to create a roadmap which is going to deliver future directions for the European Union on what sort of European research we want in terms of IoT innovation policies and investments. I'm going to talk a little more about the U4IoT project, because this is the one that is really incorporating human-centric IoT by focusing on end-user engagement. End-user engagement includes creating solutions for projects through crowdsourcing tools, privacy-compliant ones, focusing on the GDPR, making sure that every project is delivering on that data protection, creating games which are going to be presenting the GDPR to various research projects. We're also creating workshops, living labs, involving citizens and other users in our research in a very GDPR-compliant way. Finally, also delivering sustainability models and creating knowledge bases where research projects can actually share knowledge between each other. So, in our methods, we have actually developed an end-user engagement toolkit, which can be used by city administrations, governments, involving citizens on how to create solutions together, co-creating solutions. The crowdsourcing tools, privacy games, I'm going to explain them actually in the next slides. One of our outputs from the U4IoT project was developing a crowdsourcing and survey tool which can be really used in research. It consists of three components. First, a mobile application, which is focused on crowdsourcing and crowd sensing. We also have a website and a survey tool. The idea behind this is to help researchers engaging directly with citizens in a GDPR-friendly method. Basically, researchers can directly ask questions to their subjects. At the same time, subjects can use the app on any IoT device and provide direct information to the researchers. And this is going to happen in a GDPR-compliant way, completely anonymized and respectful of their rights. Data protection and GDPR is a very tricky subject, and in order to educate researchers and other organizations, we also have developed a game. in which we are going to directly involve with citizens or users and educating them also on data protection. Other sources of engaging IoT and humans include the IoT Experts website. You can think of this as a LinkedIn repository for experts in the IoT field, where people can connect through their activities, education, and directly engage with each other. Your privacy is also one of our tools. The solutions is basically a certification scheme on data protection developed at the international level, where organizations, companies can directly get certified of being GDPR compliant through their activities. And in order to get the certification, there is an audit that is being conducted. First one, half-a-day one audit, and then a more long-term one. And in order to identify the potential reputational risks, financial and legal risks, and how also to bridge the gap in those risks. Privacy app, another solution that has been developed in the scope of our project, is an application able to directly identify on a map where are possible sensors, cameras located in your neighborhood that can be tracking you, monitoring your data. And that way, it gives cities and administration also some sort of transparency to know basically where some sort of devices are being deployed in the public space. Finally, we have the Privacy Pact. Privacy Pact is an initiative where organizations, companies, city administrations can join and basically declare their respect for the GDPR. It's a non-binding initiative. However, it's a way of expressing your voluntary will to be GDPR compliant. To conclude with, I wanted to explain to you that future research projects really require an IoT and GDPR privacy by design approach. From the very beginning, whether you're working on environmental projects or working on health, it is important at the end of the day to always make sure when you're involving citizens that their data is stored in a very GDPR compliant way. And there are solutions for that, various tools which can be used. So in order to generate environmental changes, sustainable development changes, really need to make sure that this sort of solutions are mindful of human rights, privacy, and data protection. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anna.